Okay, so my covers are all done. I kind of put together my signatures here. It's just a little collection of some dyed paper. So my intention for this book is really to be like a writing journal. She probably won't do any artsy fartsy crazy embellishing stuff to it, I don't think. Anyway, and I did get my spine ready. I am going to now that I'm thinking about this, it might be too heavy for only a fabric spine, or I may need to double up my fabric to ensure that it's going to be sturdy enough. So let's go ahead and get that kind of together. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. One moment. Okay, had to get a handy dandy board so that I can make sure everything is aligned properly. And we are going to glue this to the covers. So, do we remember which one I said was the front and which one was the back? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, also, I filed the edges of my tissue paper to get all of the edges off. So I did that off camera as well. Didn't think you guys would be interested in that. Okay, so I think, okay, so this is going to be the front and it's going to be the back. Okay. And I want it to be about 1.5 inches wide, I think. Let me put that up there. That's 1 inch. So what I'm saying about 1.5 inches wide is the spine. Maybe not. Maybe 1.25 inches. Nope. That's not going to be big enough. Not going to be wide. I always go overboard when it comes to my signatures. So my books just always come out fat. Okay, and we just kind of want to make that even. Let's get that out of the way. Darn it. Stop moving. Back into place. So I did pre-cut this. I just measured the length of my covers and made sure that it was going to be thick enough for what I wanted. So I wanted about like 1/2 inch or maybe a little bit more on each side. You can see the book under there, the cover under there anyway. So I know that this is going to have a good space to adhere to the cover because the cover is going to give it that strength, hopefully, that I want. I think I want to keep this white. Well, the cream color that is. So I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to fold this over, and I had my glue ready, and then I didn't. So I am a really bad gluing person. I tend to not put a stopper in this glue, so I'm pretty positive that I have a nice little collection here. So I'm just using some tweezers to possibly get that out to help my stream go a little bit faster. Although sometimes I don't mind because I'm getting a thinner stream if I want something more intricate. So, okay. We're cooking with fire now. Alright. I'm going to start on the inside because, of course, I didn't make any marks as to where my fabric is stopping technically, like precisely. So, put some streams, take that finger, and smush. I know the fabric that I'm using. It is a lighter fabric. It's also a cream colored fabric. So I will have bleed through if I don't do what I'm doing right now. Let me get that off of my finger really quick. I don't want it on the outside of that fabric, if possible, if at all. None whatsoever. And eyeball it and smush it. And no! I got some bleed through, and because I have stamped inked fingers, my fabric is now dingy. So I'm probably going to have to ink on the fabric to give it a little bit of an aged effect. Whatever, it's okay, we can make it work still. It's not a big deal, not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna fold that up just to make sure everything is still lined up on this side. And once again, okay, we can do that too. Okay. Finger smush. I do like to try to get nice and flush to that edge. Okay. Oh, I think I moved it a little bit. Oh, crud. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. I put my sticky finger on my cover. Lug. And while I am already on this side and waiting for the glue to dry, I'm just going to go ahead and get my vintage photo now and then come to my fabric and use whatever ink is left in this brush, and we're going to ink this up because I've already dirtied it with my dirty fingers. And it won't be perfect. It may not look great right now, but it is okay. I actually kind of like this hard line that it's giving me at the moment. It's not going nowhere. And essentially, that's the cover. And we are going to sew in our stitches. Signatures. I am going to use my sewing machine. I'm going to use my sewing machine. That's going to be fun. And once again, I'm trying to decide if I should put another fabric layer. I am. One moment. Okay, so I cut another piece of fabric really quick. I just, once again, I really want to ensure that my signatures are going to have a good piece. They're going to be stable. That's my main focus, is that those signatures will not go anywhere, because at this moment they're kind of thick. So yeah, and I'm going to start with this side. I'm going to take my finger and run it right across that edge again on like the inside, because I really want that fabric to stick in there. So okay, get that down, and then I'm going to take this finger of mine and make sure that this fabric bit gets stuck. So you see that crease is being made? I want to make sure this bit of fabric is secured to this cover, which I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more in there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and lift that. That's totally okay. So I'm going to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, I'm going to take a small stream of glue and put it right there on that edge. So that I can get it nice and adhered. Give it a bit more stability and strength. You can, of course, come in with your bone folder and do this. I have nails right now, so that's just what I'm using. And I'm gonna get a nice zigzag thing going down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and get in that corner. There we go. And as always, finger smush. This glue is an acetone based glue. It's a silicone glue. So it does have an odor to it. If you're new to Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix, the Beacon World, it is new. Yes, there's an odor. It is not odor free. And there we go again, another inked finger, giving my project life. Yes. And when you're trying to lay something down flat, I honestly feel like using the palm of my hand gives me a little bit of a better tool to work with. Right? If we're going to use our hands as a tool, make sure it's the best darn tool there is. So yeah, I don't know, just I feel like it gives me oh, that's going to be lumpy and bumpy. Darn it. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. So, right there. I'm going to need to cut that off. And use that palm to flatten and smooth evenly, quickly. My fingers are covered in glue right now. Ay. Okay, I had to step away and get my hands cleaned because they were a disaster. So we're going to take that inking brush again because I made a mess of my fabric. We're just going to blend. Actually, I wasn't sure I was going to do this or not, but since I had to go this route, I'm going to go this route. And we're going to ink it. Stencil it. There we go. We're going to put a stencil on this bad boy. Give it a little bit more texture, dimension, life, whatever you want to call it. Creativity. I am using black soot. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I can dig that. We're going to do this side as well. And I'm not worried that this stencil is not as long as the fabric. Not an issue for me. If it is an issue for you, of course, you just lower your stencil and heighten your stencil, and it'll cover the entire thing for you if you need it or want it to be like that. Not a big deal. Okay. Looks really nice. Definitely gives it a different type of look. I'm super happy with this. I have to trim this off a little bit better, but yeah. So far, so good. This does feel nice and sturdy now. I definitely think it will hold my signatures. Let me reach over here and get these stinkeroos. I may, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I may bring it down to 5. Yeah, I'm probably going to bring it down to 5 pages per signature. Just because I don't want to, I really do not want to kill my sewing machine with these. So I'm just going to go in and take out 2 sheets from each. And these are just a mix of different dyed papers that I did. Some of them are definitely more on the artistic side than others. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Yeah, that feels better. That thickness doesn't scare me right now. And there's also some things that I want to add to some of these pages. So I did pull out some stuff that I received in some Happy Mail not too long ago. I did a swap with this lady, Rhonda, from one of my Facebook groups, and I've just now really gotten around to pulling out her envelope and going through the papers. She is the lady who received my Halloween ephemera Happy Mail set, and in return, I got some of these beautiful papers from her. I wanted some handmade papers, some fiber papers. So yeah, so she sent me that, and it's not just these. I have more than this, but this is what I just kind of pulled out for this journal. So yeah, so I want to create a little bit of Franken paper with this paper. So I'm going to put these to the side a little bit. And I think yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to do that to one page in each signature. Because this is a very bold print. So we're going to break that down. I think I'm going to do it this way. And I want to do it into threes. No, not like that. We're not going to worry about measuring. We're going to just rip and go. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. There we go. All right, that's a good sound. I wasn't sure if this was going to be easily torn like regular paper would be, and it depends on the paper that you get, I guess, where that fiber is. We're just going to kind of cut that. Totally okay. Alright, and what are we going to do here? This is still a little bit bolder, more bold than what I'd want, so I think I'm going to rip this down a little bit more. And don't worry about these scraps, they will all get used. Yeah, I like that. I like that you get the fibers. Okay, and I'm going to leave that one as is, and I'm going to leave that one as is too. Okay, so figure this out. That's one signature, and I think I'm going to do it on this paper. Set that to the side. Okay, and so if you don't know, Franken paper or Frankenstein paper, it's literally, you know, just kind of making your paper look like Frankenstein. You know, he's all sewn up and stuff like that. So this is how I do it. I just rip away. And then I come in with this. Sorry, I'm like a mess right now. And pretty much that is going to be it. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'm going to glue and sew this. So I'm going to just glue it really quickly and a very small stream of glue because I want I'm not too worried about the glue holding it there because I'm going to be using my sewing machine. So my sewing machine will hold it in place. but this is just kind of so I don't have to worry about it moving on me. Uh-oh, I got some seepage. Okay. So once I add the stitching, that's going to be pretty cool. This is strawberry dyed paper. Okay. So that is for that one. And our second signature, I will probably do let's go with the blue page. I'm going to do the front. Okay. And we're going to do this piece on here. Okay. Just that in there for now. And third signature. I'm going to do the coffee dyed paper on here. And I am actually going to do this one a little bit different because this is a wider piece. I don't want it to go to waste. I'm going to do a little bit of a fold. Yeah. Good. So I'm not going to rip this page at all. Just glue. And of course, you do not have to sew this technically. I am going to because I like that look. Oh, I kind of need to put that down. Okay. Okay, I will sew this really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so we have that sewing done. Let's put these back in our signatures. I don't like the pages of my signatures to be like pristine and perfect. I like them to have a little bit of uniqueness to them, a little bit of a grunge to them. So, you know, if my paper, the corner is bent or folded or whatever, I don't let that stop me from using that at all. Okay, so now I want to go in and add in some little pockets in places. This paper is so nice. It's like almost translucent, and if you like look at it in a certain way, it feels like it is anyway. It isn't, but it does definitely feel that way. I'm going to try to do this rather quickly. I don't want this to be a heavily embellished book at all. So okay, perfect. Okay. And I may, once I get these glued in, I'm probably going to go around and sew them as well. I don't have a circle punch anywhere, so guess what? Not gonna worry about that right now. I am just trying to get this done. Oops, I went a little bit wide in my gluing. Okay, it's okay. So I chose to glue this down on my coffee dyed wax paper, just because I feel like that's one of the things that people would write less on. Okay, got it in that one. Once again, this is not going to be heavily embellished at all. Okay, we're going to do pocket there. Those colors look great together. This is a strawberry dyed paper that I did, and it ended up, honestly, I think it ended up like it was a super windy day, and ended up on my back patio more times than I'd like to admit, and it kind of took in some of the ground, so it's very earthy paper. Super earthy. Okay. And this glue does dry fairly quickly, which is perfect. I don't know why I say it's perfect, like I move fast or something. I'm a very slow crafter. I really do enjoy what I do. So therefore, okay, so actually going to flip this around. So yes, I enjoy doing this. So it's kind of hard for me to like rush through it, even though I do have other responsibilities in my home, being a mom and all. I find ways to still craft. Just want to ink up these edges a tad bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull enough ink off of this. That's going to be fine. Okay. So now each signature has a small tuck spot. And once again, I will be back because I'm going to sew. Okay, so I sewed in and I added a little bit of embellishing to those tuck spots. And I did not plan on doing any sewing on video, but these signatures are going to be sewn in by my sewing machine. So that means I have to do at least one for you guys. Yay! So this is your warning now. There will be a sewing machine making noise fairly soon. I just want to get all of this stuff in order real quick. Just one, okay? And I am going to kind of decide where I want my signatures to be sewn into. I am going to, okay. Okay, do not, don't make fun of me how I'm doing this, guys. Because I don't know, when it comes to like measuring and stuff. Okay, so we're 4 centimeters apart. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're gonna come down here, do it again, and we're actually off a little bit down here, but it'll be okay. And this will not be seen, I hope. So I'm not too worried about making a line here because I really want to try to get those signatures on this line best as possible. Even though I know my measuring isn't perfect, it's okay. It is okay, but I'll still try. And that's off a little bit. I think that might be a little bit better. That's done super, super quick. Okay. And I am going to just do a straight stitch. And I think I'm going to put my stitch width at number 3 because I do want something, once again, that is going to be sturdy. So I don't want to go too long. I want it to be nice and tightly bound. Okay, this is going to be fun because I don't even know. Oh no, I don't even know if my cover is going to fit in here. Huh. Yeah, I was afraid of that because I went kind of on the larger side. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm scared. I'm not going to lie to you. I am very scared right now. But you know what? There's no time like the present to try to get this thing done. It will be loud, so I apologize in advance. I'm actually going to slow this down so that I can try to be as straight as possible. Okay. I'm going to do some back stitches to make sure everything is nice and locked in there. Okay. Whew. All right. I had to hold my breath for that one, guys. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. And I think I got that on pretty straight, to be honest with you. I'm impressed. So let me get that out of the way. Sorry about the glare. I had to move my paper because of the sewing machine. Okay, so I'm so excited. That looks so good. All right, so I'm gonna finish the other 2 off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I was only able to get the first and the first and last signature sewed in here because of my sewing machine. If I do this again, I will definitely make sure I sew my signatures to my fabric, then glue it all down. Because my book my front and back covers are too wide to fit into my sewing machine. Um, but that is okay. We are going to make it work. We're just going to be artistic and creative about it. So let me just gather some things really quick here. Okay. So I'm going to get my awl paper clip. I am going to make sure we're the right way. I'll put this in there. Okay, that's top, this is bottom. So I'm going to align this and just kind of let it fall open while I'm holding it there. Handy dandy paper clip. Can you guys tell? Blue's Clues. I had siblings, nieces, and nephews. Oops, sorry. I forgot my mic is on me right now. Okay. So I typically do when I'm hand sewing a signature, I typically do a 3 pamphlet stitch, but because I'm using a fabric for my spine, I think I'm gonna go maybe 5, possibly 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go 5. So let's approximate the center. That's right here. So this is fabric, so it's gonna just pop right on through. Right, and I'm gonna get in there really good. Give me a decent size punch. Okay, so that's 1, and then I'm gonna do 2 on either side. So oh no, my paper clip fell. That's not good. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Oh yeah, I got off of that line a good bit, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. We're gonna push through this setback. It is okay. I'm just gonna, you know what, leave my paper clip there actually. And there we go. So I always find if you're doing something like this, if you fold that paper and then slide your awl through, it's more likely to line up a little bit better for you. I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, that's just my feeling. Okay, and we're gonna do one more. Alrighty, it's gonna be the last hole there, and I need to find a, give me one moment because I did not go. Alright, there we go. It's a nice size hole. One moment, I need to find a needle. Okay, so I got my needle. I have my embroidery thread. Just dark white, but whatevs right now. So, the professionals here say a general rule of thumb is to measure your thread the 3 lengths, the size of your book. here. And I do know how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but this is new for me. So wish me luck. Amy. Okay, and we're going to start in the middle. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't that stay in for me? No, I'm not making it any better. Come on. Okay, I was able to get that back in. So we pull this through, but we want to leave a little tail in there. Just go there, and then we're going to go to that one. And once again, I do not know if I'm doing this right. I'm just thinking about durability, stability. Honestly, that's like what's in my mind right now. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, that there. And get this paper clip out of the way. Come on. Then we're going to bring it all the way down there. Oh, that's what we did there. Okay. Alright, I see you. Okay. And of course, I lost my thread again. Even with a needle that has an eye this big, it's still problematic. My goodness. Okay, and then we're going to come back to the center again. Maybe. You want to give me a hard time now? Really? Come on. So I'm just trying to kind of find my way. There we go. In there without causing too much more damage, because remember, this is a pointed object, so it could poke a new hole if you aren't careful. Okay. So we're gonna pull that a little tight, and we're going to split the tails to be on either side of the string there, and once again pull it a little bit tighter. Let me take off that. Okay, yeah, that's good. And we're just gonna knot. And it's as simple as that. Ta-da! Done. So it's technically not done yet for me. I still will be doing, I think, a little more things to it. But we technically have a journal. We have a book here. It can be completely done if you'd like. I am definitely going to try this again with, I'm probably going to rip these a little bit because of those edges there. I just don't want them to get stuck on anything. Definitely going to do this again. But like I said, I'm going to sew my signatures onto my spine first and then attach the spine to the book covers so that I can actually use my sewing machine. And this is so cute. So, you know, this video is going to be like 2 hours long. And, like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, it's a 2 hour long video, right? But, you know, it took me only 2 hours to create this without technically having a plan. And I mean, sure, it's fairly simple, right? Um, but still, you know, this is from scratch. This is not an altered book. This is book cover, spine, all made by me. I'm gonna ink that. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this, because I did enjoy creating this. I've definitely learned a thing or two. Also, you know, I did not come up with this like all on my own. I've watched millions, millions, not millions, but hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. So all of the creators out there who've come before me, you know, I give you guys the credit for this because I take the things that you do and apply all of your ideas into one thing. But I think I decided to do something like this because I saw a video recently of Pam at the Paper Outpost doing something similar. Um, so yeah, um, I'm super happy with this, and I really do think my friend is going to like it. Um, oh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot. I wanted to add something in here. So this beautiful paper, I think I want to add. Haha, you thought I was done. I'm not. You guys should know better by now. I never. I psych you guys out. Like, oh yeah, by the way, thanks. Psych. I got another thing for you. I don't know. I want to put this here, but I don't want to put that there. Stay. Right? What about there? No, I kind of like the way that spine looks. Okay. What if I maybe just, let me see, what if I just maybe use it as like, oh, okay. We're going to do a flap. Okay. So if you guys have your signatures already sewn in and you want to add like a little extra page or a little flip or a flip pocket, I'm going to show you how to do that really, really quickly. Right? So I feel like this would be super cute on the first page. So what we're going to do, we're going to take out our washi tape that I used in the beginning. And the trick for me is to not use it the entire length of your paper that you're going to be hinging down. So I'm going to say, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to have to get my glue. Because we don't trust washi tape to be strong and sturdy. Oh god, this washi is so annoying too. It curls up so much. Ugh. Okay. I didn't get the greatest amount of glue on here, but it's there. So we're going to pull this down just a smidge because this is a thicker type of washi. And you just tape over the flip that you want there and the pre-existing page. Alright, and yeah. Make sure that's stuck real good. And if you kind of come here on the edge and try to make like a little bit of a crease, like score that a little bit. There you go. That's going to flip up for you like that. Right? So she can come in here and she can write on this page, decorate this page however she likes, and then she has like a little bit of a obscurity to it. That's cute. I'll probably do a video on decorating this a little bit more, maybe, probably, because there's a couple more things that I do want to do this. But I'm so glad you guys stuck it out and watched me create this. If you have any questions, tips, tricks for me, like, leave me a comment, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And if you want to see me do anything specific, let me know as well. If you're too scared to try something, I am not. I will fail on camera for you. Okay? So have a good night. Bye.